good afternoon. Thank you so much to those who subscribe to my YouTube channel and to those who have watched the first video, which is about nouns, particularly common and proper nouns. Now, in addition to common and proper nouns, I have here a list of more examples of proper nouns, which you need to write properly. Of course, just like what I have said in the first video, when you write your name, you begin with a capital letter. So these are also examples of proper nouns, which must begin with a capital letter. Okay, so when you use these words in sentences, no matter which part of the sentence you find them or you write them, you need to begin with capital letters. Okay, so we have here the days of the week. There are 7 days of the week, which begins with Sunday, and the last day is Saturday. We have months of the year. How many months are there in a year? Okay, next we also have titles of books. If you have noticed, you look at your books. If you still have your books there at home, okay, look at the titles. Another, titles of magazines, movies, okay, and so on. So don't forget that these are also examples of proper nouns. Okay? So as promised, I said in my previous video that we are going to study about singular and plural nouns today, or in this video. It's Wednesday and it's wash day for us teachers. So I am wearing one of my favorite blue polo shirts, the blue polo shirt. Okay.
What?
According to egrammarguide.com, the idea of singular and plural is about the property of nouns, and that property is called grammatical numbers, or simply number. So number is a form of the noun by which we identify whether it is singular, which refers to one, or it is plural, which refers to two or more. Again, when we say singular noun, it refers to only one. And plural noun refers to two or more. Now, there are different methods or ways, or shall we say rules, in forming the plural of nouns. Okay? So the first one, most nouns form their plural by simply adding s. So just like the things you see at home, okay, such as table, we say tables if there are two or more already. Chair, chairs. So we simply add s. Okay? The next is for nouns ending in s, ss, x, sh, ch, and z, we need to add es to form their plural. Add es to form the plural of nouns ending in s or ss, x, sh, ch, and z. Okay? We have here examples.
Glass.
For example, we
Glass.
call this
Glass.
yes, this is a glass. There is only one. If you have two, you call them glasses. So we need now to add es. Now, how many glasses of water do you drink every day?
It's
Okay.
two.
So you need to drink at least 8 glasses of water a day. Next, we have here, call this toothbrush or brush. It ends with SH. So if you have more than one, you call them
Brush.
brushes. You add ES, we call them brushes. Okay. We have here
A box.
a box. Since it's only one, we call it box. And to form its plural, we add ES. We
Box.
call these things now boxes. Okay? Other examples, we have bench, which ends with CH. So bench becomes benches. And buzz, which ends with Z, becomes buzzes.
Buzzes.
Okay. Another way of forming the plural is to add S to nouns ending in a vowel and an O. Add S to nouns ending in a vowel and an O. Okay, let's review of our English alphabet. There are 26 letters in the English alphabet. 5 of them are called vowels. And what are these vowels? We have letters A, E, I, O, U. And the rest of the letters, the 21 letters, are what we call consonants. So we have here for nouns ending in a vowel and an O. You need to add S. Okay? Examples. We have here radio. The word radio ends with I, which is a vowel and an O. So to form its plural, we simply add S. Okay? It becomes radios. Another example, okay, we have here, rodeo. Okay, so it ends with E, which is a vowel, and an O, so you add S to form its plural. Okay, next, we add ES to nouns ending in a consonant and an O. Remember, there are 21 consonants in the English alphabet. So if the noun ends with a consonant and an O, you need to add ES to form its plural. Examples, we have here hero. Okay, so the last consonant here is R followed by an O. So hero becomes heroes. Another example, we have here mango. Okay, the last consonant here is G followed by an O. So we need to add ES so that it will become mangoes.
Mangoes.
Okay? So we add, let's go back to the previous one. We only add S if the noun ends with a vowel and an O. We add ES if the noun ends with a consonant and an O. Okay, are those clear? Okay, let's move to the next. Okay, still adding S. Add S to nouns ending in a vowel and Y. Okay? If the noun ends with a vowel and a Y. Or in other words, if a vowel follows a Y. Okay. Some say if a noun ending in Y and is preceded by a vowel. If the letter before Y is a vowel, okay, you only add S to form its plural. Examples, day. Okay. The letter before Y is A, so we add S, it becomes days. Another example, key. The letter before Y is E, which is a vowel, so we add S, it becomes keys.
Keys.
Next, we change Y to I of nouns ending with a consonant and Y. Then we add ES. This is change Y to I and add ES. Okay? If the noun ends with Y preceded by a consonant, you have to change Y to I before adding ES. Okay? Examples, we have here baby. Okay? The letter before Y is a consonant. It's B, it's a consonant. So what do? Change Y first to I, then you add ES. So baby becomes babies. Another example, lady. Okay? The letter before Y is D. So you need to change Y to I, then you add ES. So lady becomes ladies. Okay? Next, there are also some nouns which end with F or FE. Now, what do? We change the F or FE to V of nouns, then add ES. Examples, we have loaf becomes loaves. Loaf ends with F, so you change that to V, then you add ES. Another example, life, which ends with FE, change them to V, then you add ES. Life becomes lives. Okay? But there are exceptions to this rule. Okay? So not all words ending with F or FE will be added with ES or will be changed to V, then add ES. Okay, exceptions to this rule is, okay, one of them is belief. The plural is beliefs, not believes. Okay, we have here chief. The plural is chiefs, not chiefs. And we also have roof. The plural is roofs, not roofs. Okay? So remember that there are exceptions to the rule. Okay? Now, there are still other methods, ways, or rules about other nouns which are not indicated here. So we'll be talking about them in the next video. Okay? We still have to talk also about irregular nouns, wherein we do not add S or ES. We do not change F or FE to V. Instead, we change their spelling, and others do not even change their spelling. Okay? So they stay the same. So those are what we call irregular nouns. Okay? Now, I have here two exercises for you to answer. So it is now time for you to prepare your paper and pencil. Okay, and get ready for the following. Okay, so let's now start. The first thing that you are going to do is to identify whether the noun is singular or plural. So you will simply write S if the noun is singular, P if it is plural. Okay? So we have number 1,
Baby.
2, glasses.
Glass.
3, mask.
Mask.
Okay. Number 4. Wait, number 4. Okay, it's shelf.
Shelf.
And number 5. Number 5 is potatoes.
Potatoes.
No, it's tomatoes. Tomatoes. Again. 1 is lady.
Baby.
2, glasses. 3, mask. 4, shelf. And 5, tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Okay. Next. Okay, this time you are going to identify whether the given plural form is correct. Okay? If you think the plural form is correct, you put a check on your paper. You don't have to copy the words, okay?
Okay.
And then, if it is not correct, you put an X and then kindly write the correct plural form. Okay? For example, we have here babies.
Baby.
Okay. Okay, we have here
Baby.
babies. Is this correct? No. So you have to put an X and then write its correct plural form. So this is how you answer. X and then write its correct plural form, babies. Okay, is that clear? I'm sorry. Okay. So let's start. Okay. Number 1, brushes.
Brushes.
2, loaves.
Nose.
3, ladies.
Ladies.
4, valley.
Valley.
And 5, potatoes.
Potatoes.
Okay. And
Okay.
let's take a closer look. Closer. Claro. Okay. So, I hope you were able to answer. Okay, let's now check your answers. Let's start with S or P. Okay, are you ready for the answers?
Yes.
Number 1, baby, S.
Baby.
2, glasses,
Glasses.
P.
P.
3, mask,
Mask.
P. Okay, mask.
P.
This is very, mask or masks are very important nowadays. Okay?
Okay.
So it's one way of keeping yourselves safe. But always remember that it's safest when you stay at home. Right?
Okay.
Okay, number 4 is shelf, which
Shelf.
is S. And 5, tomatoes,
Tomatoes.
P. Next, we have number 1, brushes.
Brush.
This is correct. We add ES because the word brush ends with SH. Okay, see? SH. So you need to add ES. Okay, number 2 is loaves.
Loaves.
This is an X because the correct plural form is loaves. So you
Loaves.
change F to V, then add ES. 3, this is also an X. Okay, because the word lady ends with Y, and Y follows a consonant. So you need to change first Y to I, then you add ES. So it should be ladies. D-I-E-S. Okay. Number 4. This is correct because the word valet
Valley.
ends with a Y and Y follows a vowel. So you simply add S. Okay. And then the last, number 5, potatoes.
Potato.
Remember, ending in consonant and an O. It ends with a letter T, which is a consonant, and an O. So you need to add ES. Number 5 is an X because the correct answer is T-O-E-S. Potatoes. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. And I would just like to give some
Excuse
help
me.
tips about potatoes. Okay? If you parents are high in cholesterol, just like me, okay, so you have to avoid eating too much potatoes or other starchy vegetables because they will make your cholesterol rise. Okay, so I just learned that from one of the doctors I consulted. Okay, so are you done checking? Kindly let your parents write your scores on your paper and let me know. Let me know your scores also. I would be happy to hear from you. You can send your comments to my messenger. Okay, since we cannot put comments on the YouTube channel, so you may send your comments or you may send me private messages. Okay, so I think you're done checking.
Yeah.
So now let me ask you, now why is it important to learn these forms? Why do we have to learn the singular and plural forms of nouns? Okay? Is it because we need to count? We need to count every day. We need to identify which is only one and which is more than one. Okay? So it's important not only because we need to talk about one or many, but also because of the subject-verb agreement. Please remember that everything we are talking here, all the lessons are connected to each other. The lessons have their relationships. That is why we need to study first nouns. Because in the latter part, wherein we are going to construct or talk about sentences, okay, using the other words, other parts of the sentence, okay, just like the subject-verb agreement, wherein the verb in a sentence depends on the number of the noun in the subject. The subject and the verb must agree. Okay? That is why we need to study first the singular and plural forms of nouns. Okay?
Okay.
So I hope you learned something from today's lesson or from this video. If you have some cousins as young as you are, can you share this video also so that they also they will also learn just like you? Okay, I hope you are really learning. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video, which is about singular and plural forms of nouns. Okay, I will just
Okay.
add the other methods or rules. The dog is barking. Okay, okay, dog. You only have one dog, so it's a singular noun. Now, for your additional activity, I'm not forcing you to do this, but if you have time, to do this, okay, you may find this one fun or enjoyable, especially if you have with you your siblings, okay, as what our President Rodrigo Duterte said, okay, try to explore your house, stay at home, so there might be places which you were not able to visit yet. So I think this is now the time for that. Okay, so this activity is entitled Nouns at Home, wherein you are going to make a list of the singular and the plural nouns you can find at home, any part of your house. Okay, it's up to you how many, okay, or as many as you can. Okay, then let your parents check your answers, okay, and try to read your answers with them. Okay, thank you. Thank you, parents, for helping also your children learn at home. Okay, so that's all for today. This is Teacher Neri. I hope you are all doing good. Keep safe, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.